Hey everybody, welcome back. I wanted to do a part 2 update to my Alesis Strike Pro Kit SE. A couple months ago I did a quick overview. Well, it really wasn't that quick. It wound up to be like almost a half hour. Had some positive responses to it, so I figured give an update on a few tweaks I made to this thing. And some things I bought, some changes I made on how I record, and and some piece of shit items that I bought off Amazon that ended up just being a waste of money. And I'm gonna so let's get right to the point here of the video. So let's see, where should I start? So one thing I did do is I did reprogram the rims. I changed up, I got rid of the cowbell and I got a cymbal here. And I changed up some of my crash and ride cymbals. Nothing really anything major, I just did it to, because I just wanted to experiment with the sounds a little bit more. Also, important thing I did here is I got a double hi-hat stand, not a triple leg. I got a two-legged hi-hat stand, and I ended up spending a little bit more money off of a pretty decent hi-hat stand. That way I could get my double bass pedal there. I wouldn't be kicking it with my foot, and it was getting on my nerves. So I just popped for a better stand, and you can see the setup there. It's just nothing gets in the way with that double leg instead of the triple leg. So it's a pretty good stand. It's actually an upgrade, and it works well with my playing style and how I play. So if you're into double bass pedal, definitely look into that. Just pop for it. I got the link in the description through Amazon. You can check it out. Let's see, the other thing I did get was I got these earbuds that are like in-ear monitors, and they're not expensive. I could have popped for a really good pair, but these just, are better than regular big, clumsy, clunky headphones. And I was amazed by these. I think I spent $30 for these. The link again is in the description. And holy shit, boy, did they have a good bass response. Better than my other headphones that were just the regular ones. Those big, bulky ones that look stupid, and now everybody goes to these. But holy shit, these things are great. I really would recommend you guys going with these. That's the company. It's I got the link. Just look for earbuds in my it's been by that company. Maybe you can see this, but they're pretty cool. They're pretty quality, pretty good quality. You can hide them a little bit better. But the thing is, you kind of have to watch the earbuds. They fall out of your ear if you don't put them in there and so they can really grab a hold of your ear and suck in there. You want to get a good seal, and I do have a problem with the cord getting in the way. But I got some clips for my shirt that I'm gonna test out. I got them coming, so I'll give you an update on that. But yeah, these earbuds, in-ear monitors, whatever you want to call them, they're a little bit they're better. They good quality, and a little bit more professional than big clumsy headphones. So there's that. Let's see, what else did I get? Okay, so I got this table since last time. Got the link in the description too. It's cheap. It's like a computer cart, and got that for my setup. It's actually might be even a little bit too big. I mean, I really don't use all the real estate there, but so there's that. Couple other things. Let's see real quick here. Well, you probably noticed I moved my live Bluetooth monitors, put them in the back. I really didn't have a use for it up front here, but so if you come and jam out, people come over, you want to do a live thing and just entertain people or whatever and play live just for that feel. Yeah, I got two in the back. Just kind of maneuvered everything a little bit. So that's what it kind of looks like. I started filming some covers. Probably gonna just see where that goes. Got about 3 of them up right now at the time of this film. And, you know, I just put my lighting there. It's very crude. Probably invest in some more regular photography lighting. Again, it's just a crude setup for the garage here. But what I want to say is, like, this is really the only spot I have for this drum kit right now. We're gonna be moving into a house, and then when we get room, I'll get you know, my own recording studio space set up. So how I record these drum tracks, I got this I'm gonna turn this upside down in a minute so you can see it. I got this iRig 2 thing. Now what that does, it just records the straight right and left out of your module right there, this thing. So that goes right, I got this specific cable. Again, the cable and everything is in the description, the link. And this is like 10 feet, so it just, you know, goes down here, it goes up, and then the other end, it forms a stereo in. So it's, you know, it's right and left to a stereo in to the iRig. And what that does, this end then gets plugged right into my phone. And that's how I basically record everything. And everything is mixed through here. Let me go around the other side, just for the hell of it. And again, you saw this before. Everything is mixed through here. The sounds are in here. And I don't individually take each, like the snare, the kick, the tom. You know, I have a Pro Tools rig that's broken down right now. I'm going to eventually set that up when we move eventually and do a little bit more professional mix. But this thing, really, I'm actually shocked at how good it sounds. It's just the right and left. You know, you mix everything up in here. And then, you know, my aux from my tablet, here's the source of my sound. That goes in the module. And then, you know, you mix your sounds. So everything that's mixed here with the sounds, your music that you play along with, and, you know, the sounds coming out of the module, it's all mixed together, and then it comes out and goes right into the iRig, and then here it goes right into your phone. So I have an app that I use because it's weird. I have an Android phone, so it doesn't recognize an external input. So I had to download this app called Open Camera. It's called Open Camera. And on that app, I'm able to select, oh, do I have an external mic, or I just want to use the mic coming from the phone itself. So that was important. So I wasn't able to do that with my regular built-in app on the Android. So I had to download this app called Open Camera. Hey, it works perfect. You just launch that, and then you can select, hey, I got an external mic here, and that's how you basically, I can run everything through the camera. But I don't have some crazy setup where I have like you know, a Canon DSLR camera filming this shit. I mean, I want to get one of those in the future, but again, I'm a cheap bastard. I just go with what works, and then I just test it out. But like I said, that's a more advanced, like this guy Delta Empire. You guys got to check this guy out. Like, look up Delta Empire. This guy is fucking unbelievable with his drumming. He's in a mask, right? And you don't know who he is, but he covers anything from metal to just regular rock to top 40. I mean, this guy is fucking phenomenal. Like, you haven't seen anything like this. And every time he posts something, it's like, holy shit. It's like he actually performs it better than the fucking real band. And you know, he has a real professional setup. He's got lighting. He tracks it directly, all the tracks through his probably a Pro Tools rig, into his laptop, and he's got like fucking 3 or 4 cameras going. I mean, it's actually something you could do yourself, but there's a heavy investment there. And it looks like he has a recording studio too, which we're not there yet. But anyway, check him out, Delta Empire. You're gonna be like, what? Who the fuck is this guy? I swear he's like some famous drummer, and he just wants to hide himself, and he's just like making all these covers, and like, cause he's absolutely phenomenal. But so that's how I'm recording these drum covers, and those are a few of the changes. Oh, and another important one I made, I replaced this drum throne. And this one I got at Guitar Center. It's just your basic run-of-the-mill one. I think I got it for like 60 bucks. It serves the purpose. This thing works. But I opted before for this cheap-ass Star what's it called? Starfit. This thing was such a piece of shit. It literally lasted three and a half months. And I'm not a fat guy. I weigh like 165. So, dude, this thing broke off. And right, you can see it right there. It's such a cheap piece of shit. And here's the parts on the floor. And I'm going to throw it right in the garbage after I'm done with this video. But, oh my God, what a cheap piece of fucking crap. So, that goes to show you, like, spend the extra money and get good stuff, because, you know, this shit didn't, I mean, it's just like it wasted, you know, 3 months and it was like a waste of money. But luckily, I complained to this company, that Star Favor or whatever it's called, and they offered me a full refund. So it, you know, it kind of worked out. But I was past the refund policy and I just complained about this. I'm like, this is bullshit. Like, why is this shit breaking down? Oh, we apologize. We're in the process of updating our, coming out with a new throne. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't want it. It's a piece of shit. So I'm going to go over, maybe in another video, the sounds I changed up with the cymbals. I kept the bell here on the rim. I kept the china here. The only thing I changed up, I kept the splash here. I just changed this up with another cymbal because I wasn't using the tambourine. And that's about it. I mean, everything's the same. I just changed the sound with the different cymbals. I think I went from Zildjian to Sabian. And I forget. I have to look in the module. I'm going to do that another time. But, and again, if you're interested in what I got here, it's all, the links are in the description. So just, you know, check them out. But this is not a performance video. You can check out some of my drum covers. If you're curious how this thing sounds, check out some of the covers I'm doing. I'm more into rock metal, but fucking some of my favorite bands, like, I'm not at that level where I'm talented enough to play along with like Lamb of God or fucking Slipknot. That shit is like, really, I'm not at that level. So yeah, more power to anybody that can play that. But this thing, I'm just having fun with it. I mean, I could literally gig out with this if I want. I could, you know, start on my own band and play out here in Austin. That's about it so far. So I hope, you know, this is just a little bit of an update to the original video I made. And, you know, you'll probably check out some of my covers. That's kind of what you're seeing. So I'm, you know, it's kind of in my garage, but hey, at least I got a garage, and I can get some quality sounds direct out of this. But I want to get my Pro Tools rig where I can just take each out into its own track, like the snare, the tom, the kick, and everything, so I can really mix it down. But, you know, like I said, that's all that stuff's boxed up because I don't have room for it. So I'm just doing the simple 1-2 out right into my phone. So, and then I edit it through Sony Vegas, my video editing program, and you know, do all my photography through Photoshop and Lightroom. So anyway, so on this thing too, you know, you guys may be wondering why I use the rims for, like, I think I got like an 18 or 17-inch cymbal here programmed on the edge of the rim, and then I got a splash here, another china here, and just a bell on here. I rarely use that. So it would probably make sense to just separate this and add buy another cymbal and a mount for the rack here, so I can basically split this off. But it's pretty easy to do. You just get a regular a splitter, and you can easily just split this out and add, you know, I can actually add 1, 2, 3, 4 more cymbals if I wanted to be like Neil Peart here and have this thing go crazy. But I would, the thing is, I don't do it because these things are actually expensive. I looked on eBay, and you look on Amazon and Guitar Center. You got to find the right ones that are compatible with this, and they're not cheap. They're like, you know, with the rack here and the cymbal, and then you got to get the cord and everything. You're gonna, you know, like $300 or more for one of those. So it's like, you could easily drop like $800 just adding 3 cymbals to this thing. Unless I'm not seeing where you can get it cheaper. But man, you know, you have to get one, I guess, that's compatible. Like, I think there's some the ones that are compatible with Roland are compatible with this. So anyway, it doesn't literally bother me enough that I'm like, oh, I need to go and just get another symbol so I can actually hit it. This actually serves a purpose for me. The only one I have a symbol here on the rim that I would probably benefit from putting up top, but maybe I put one here and just move this over a little bit so I can hit it. But I got a little splash here. That doesn't really, I don't really need another mounted symbol for that. And that's just me. And then it'd be kind of cool to have another China. So, at most I add 2 more here. But I'm okay with playing it on the rims for now because I rarely, I just use those as accents for the most part. So it's not really a huge issue with me. Some people, they may be like, no, I need to add more to this. But the important thing is you can do it. You just need to get some splitters. And I'll do a video on that when I actually do get another symbol. Yeah. I have more symbol crashes on here than you see. I got at least 3 more here in the rim. So a splash, a regular ride, and then another China. So that, in case you guys were wondering why, I'm gonna go over the sounds in another video. I don't have anything turned on right now for it, but yeah, you can definitely expand this kit, and you're gonna do that through drum split cables. Very simple to do. So a lot of people do it, and I'm sure there's, if you're interested in that right now, there's definitely videos out there that'll go over it. But I'm gonna wait till I actually get the symbol to go over and make a video of that myself. Don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, because I'm gonna post some more updates. I'm gonna give like some maintenance advice on what I do here, and then I want to go over some sounds. And maybe get into how you track this iRig too, and stuff like that. So there you go, man. There's the update. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys later.